Hello there guys, welcome to the channel where today we discover how the 501st, who were led by Commander Apo, saved the life of Darth Vader, who was out for revenge. In fact, he was blinded by it and almost died as a result. Let's start right after Order 66. The Jedi Order is gone and a few Jedi actually escaped, but the most important one for Vader was his former master, Obi-Wan Kenobi. That is the Jedi he mostly pursued throughout his Sith life, but especially in the beginning. He was literally obsessed, and that's all he thought about. This was shown to be definitely so when he went for the most obvious trap ever. Let me explain. 6 months after Order 66, a batch of surviving Jedi tricked Vader by putting out false intelligence that Obi-Wan was planning a coup against the Empire and that he was meeting with several Jedi on the mines of Kessel. Vader went against the advice of his master, Darth Sidious, who told him to end his pursuit of Obi-Wan since it was hindering on his missions. Up until that point, Vader had no interest in the plans of Palpatine. He pretended to be interested in growing his new empire and fulfilling the missions of the Emperor to the fullest of his abilities, but in reality, he was extremely depressed and had an empty life. Ever since the death of his wife, he just gave up on life basically, other than appearances before his Imperial subordinates and the Emperor. He was just waiting for death to come to him and rid him of his miserable life. And you know what was the only thing that gave him joy during those tough times? Hopes of finding his former master Obi-Wan Kenobi and killing him in cold blood. That was the only reason basically why he continued serving an empire that in the beginning he had no interest in, at least at the start, because we see that by the end his motivations changed and he grew to crave the power that the empire granted. Because of his obsession with Obi-Wan, Vader went anyways, and Sidious, knowing this full well, discreetly, without Vader knowing, sent Commander Apo after Vader just as a precaution, and believe it or not, it worked. When Vader arrived at the hiding spot, he barged in screaming for Kenobi's location and started killing the Jedi left and right without any hesitation. He was so maddened with anger that the Jedi started slowly dismantling his technique and at one point injured him so badly that he was left without an arm and a heavily damaged suit since 3 Jedi Masters fought him tooth and nail. Now Master Tsui Choi approached and prepared to end Vader's life once and for all. The Sith Lord was done, but just as he was about to get executed, Commander Apo and the 501st entered out of nowhere and started firing upon the Jedi who were caught off guard. One of the Jedi immediately died, and only Master Darte and Choi remained. Choi jumped and tried to attack the 501st. In actuality, he was giving a window for his fellow Jedi to escape, but suddenly he was stopped midair. It was Vader. He promised Choi that he would feel the wrath of the dark side, and he was indeed about to. He ordered Apo to fire, and the clones destroyed both the Jedi Masters, but not before Choi threw his lightsaber at Vader's helmet, leaving one final blow on the Sith Lord. Vader was staring death in the eyes. He was very close to the end, but fortunately for him, Apo was there right in the nick of time. A disheartened Vader asked Apo why he was here, and Apo responded sincerely that he was here under the orders of Lord Sidious. Apo and the 501st saved Vader's life, that's for sure. What do you guys really think? Was Vader about to be killed if it wasn't for Apo, or did he have another trick up his sleeve? Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget about the contest and head over to my Insta page, and if you want to stay up to date with my newest videos, then hit that bell to get notified every single day. Have an awesome one guys, and may the Force be with you always.